Recent struggles with their water system. Residents of Jackson, Mississippi have filed the first federal class action lawsuit over the contamination and failure of the city's water system. For more on that, we're joined now by Jackson, Mississippi resident Raine Becker, one of the plaintiffs in the class action suit, as well as her attorney, Mark Chalos. We thank you both so much for joining us. Raine, I'd like to start with you. You say that you've been impacted both personally as well as professionally by the failures of Jackson's water system. First, explain how this is impacting your family personally.
Sure. So I have a terminally ill child. He's 7, and he's on a feeding tube. And so every time I have to give him medication or give him a feed, everything you put through the tube has to be flushed with water and absolutely needs to be clean, sanitary water. Otherwise, the effects could be devastating.
And the city has worked with the National Guard to provide as much bottled water as possible during these outages. But how have the water system failures impacted your day-to-day life as well at work?
Sure. So along with the medical complications that I have with my child, all your everyday things isn't ordinary anymore, like cooking, cleaning, anything you would use water for is impacted. But then I also get hit professionally because my main source of income is working for a laundry service. So I pick up laundry at people's houses, bring them back to my house, wash them, dry them, fold them, and return them. And when we had no water for a couple of days, I had no income. So when the water stops, my income essentially stops. I also work for some food delivery apps, but restaurants are suffering as well with no water. So I'm having to go outside of my immediate area to deliver food to make money, but going forward costs more. So to catch 22.
And explain why you decided that a lawsuit is the best course of action here. What are you hoping will be achieved?
We need change. We need this to be fixed. It can't be fixed for now. It can't be a temporary fix. It has to be a fix for forever. And it shouldn't have gotten to this point for this to be fixed. They knew it was a problem. They did nothing.
And Mark, I'd like to bring you in here. This lawsuit is against current and former city government officials in Jackson, as well as companies involved with Jackson's public water system. So you're making the case that this is an issue of neglect or mismanagement instead of a lack of resources to fix these problems?
That's right. It is the result of years of neglect and mismanagement. It is incumbent on a government to provide safe and clean water to its residents. The fact is here, that hasn't been done for years. The complete collapse of the system that happened in August 2022 is not a surprise. It's foreseeable. It's a result of years of misconduct, mismanagement, and failure to maintain the system.
And what about the state of Mississippi? Should they bear any responsibility for getting more resources to the capital city of the state to address these issues?
It is the capital city. It's the most populous city in the state. It's shameful that in 2022, a major American city doesn't have clean water. We're still investigating all the causes here. It certainly seems as though there's plenty of blame to go around. But first and foremost, the city needs to provide safe water to its residents.
And Raine, I'd like to just get your sense here. For those of us in the United States who have not experienced the type of water crisis that you're currently dealing with, what do you feel that we should know?
A lot. I think there's a lot to know. I'm so thankful that the Coast Guard has stepped in. I'm so thankful that resources have stepped in to provide us clean bottled water. I believe that's still ongoing. Even though the water boil has been lifted, people are still not using the water. Everyone's skeptical and not wanting to use it. So,
well, we wish you both the best. Our thanks to both of you for joining us. And we should note that ABC News reached out to Jackson's mayor's office, who tells us that due to pending litigation, the city has no comment.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.